everyone, welcome to the MCQ practice series of Drishti IAS. I am Ritu and today we are going to discuss the MCQ related to Vedic civilization and Vedic culture, and this is the episode 3. So moving towards the first question. The first question is, which of the following ancient cities is famous for its advanced water harvesting management system where a series of dams were constructed and water was channeled through canals into associated reservoirs? And your options are Dholavira, Kalibanga, Rakhigadhi, Ropad. And your answer is Dholavira. So, coming to the explanation part, the explanation is one of the unique features of Dholavira, a major city of Harappan civilization, is that advanced water harvesting management system built entirely of stone. So here you must see the features that it was built entirely of stone. Huge water reservoir, dams, canals, embankments are found here, and the oldest watershed system was developed here. So when it comes to the oldest watershed system where it was developed, so it was in Dholavira. And where Dholavira is situated, so it is situated in the current state of Gujarat, India. Remains of stadium and an inscription with 10 large size inscription have also found from here. So these are the findings of the Dholavira. Moving to the next question. In which of the following inscription the name Aryans is mentioned? And your options are Hittite, Kassite, Mitanni, all of the above. And your answer is all of the above. Moving to the explanation part, the name Aryan was mentioned in Anatolia, Turkey from the 19th and 17th century, Hittite inscription from 1600 BC in Iraq, and it is found in the Kassite also, and Mitanni inscription in Syria. So here you must take care of that which inscription belong to which country. So hence option D is the correct answer. Which of the following statement is correct regarding the political system of Vedic period? And your first option is, during this period the post of king became hereditary. And the second one is, both Sabha and Samiti were important organization during this period. And the third one is, during this period women used to participate in the meetings and gatherings. And your options are 1 and 3 only, 2 only, 1 and 2 only, 1, 2 and 3. And your answer would be D, which is all the statements are correct. Moving to the explanation part. So in the Rig Vedic period, the post of king had become hereditary and he was called Rajan, but the king does not have unlimited powers and he had to take advice from the tribal organization, and tribe here it means the committee, and the committee used to elect the king. And Rig Veda also mentioned different organization based on the clans, and they are called as Sabha, Samiti, Vidhat, Gan. And of these, Sabha and Samiti were important and the king needed their support. And the condition of women were more liberated in the Rig Vedic time, and we can see that women were also participants in the Sabha and Samiti, and they used to also participate in Yagya, Sabha and Vidhat. So hence all the options are the correct one. Then coming to the fourth, consider the following statement with reference to the Vedic culture. And the first statement is, during this period the word ayas was used in the sense of copper or bronze. And the second one is, painted grey pottery was used in this period. Which of the above statement is correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, neither 1 nor 2. So here I think both the answers are the correct. So answer would be the C. During this period, word ayas was used in the sense of copper or bronze, and he had knowledge of metallurgy among the Aryan people, and there are the mentions of craftsmen like carpenter, charioteers, weavers and potters. During this period, remains of painted grey pottery have been also found at a site called Bhagwanpura in Haryana and 3 sites in Punjab. So first what you have to find out, the very important point into this whole session is that where is Bhagwanpura is located. So it is located in Haryana, and it is a Vedic site. So you must know that it is a Harappan site or Vedic site or Mauryan site. So here you should not be confused. Coming to the next one. Consider the following pairs with reference to the Vedic culture. And the first option is Vrajpati, head of the pasture land, Kul, which is head of the family, Gramini, head of the village. And your options are 2 only, 2 and 3, 1 and 2, 1, 2 and 3. And the answer would be the D. It means all the options are the correct ones. Coming to the explanation part, all the pairs are the correct. And in the Rig Vedic period, officials were associated with various fields. The head of the pasture or large herd were called as a Vrajpati, and head of the families were called as Kalp. And Gramadi was initially the head of the small tribal fighting group. Later, when such groups become permanent residents, and Gramadi became the head of the entire village. So here it is showing that how Gramadi existence came and how Gramadi became the head of the entire village. Then coming to the next one. Consider the following statement with reference to the Vedic culture. This culture was worldly. And the second statement is the method of worship in this period was to recite praises and offer sacrificial offerings. And your options are 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, neither 1 nor 2. And here the answer would be the C, which is both the options are the correct. So, people of the Vedic period did not worship gods for spiritual upliftment. There must be different reasons. Right now we associate worshipping prayers for the spiritual things, spiritual need. But they worship the gods for the progeny, welfare of the animals, food grains and health. And the main way of worshipping the gods in this culture was to recite praises and offer sacrificial offerings, and which is present till today also, but it is not in a vast manner. And during this period there was more emphasis on recitation of the praises, and it was a collective as well as individual. It means that a group of people can also together recite a praise, and an individual can also recite a praise. So it is both. Coming to the with reference to the later Vedic period, which of the following statement is not correct? Here you must know the instruction of the question. In this period, sham ores have been called copper. Regarding the solution, there is a description in Satpat Brahmin. The history of Kuru clan is described in epic Mahabharat. During this period, the work of Sangrahit was to collect taxes. And which one is the not correct one? It means the false one. It is the A. Because in this period, sham ores have been called for the iron. So in this period, iron metal was called Syam or Krishna ore, and people of this period used weapons and tools made of iron. The iron axe was also used to expand and clear the forest of the upper Ganga plains. So here they are telling the different uses of the iron axe, and the evidence also shows that use of iron in this period. A large quantity of iron tools buried in the graves along with the dead have been excavated. So how do we got to know that irons was particularly used in later Vedic period? Because we got the evidences from various burial sites where dead bodies were cremated along with the iron tools, and there is description regarding the plow in Satpat Brahman. So this one is also correct. The Kuru clan, we already have know about the Mahabharat, and you already know about the Kuru clan, and Kuru clan is mentioned in Mahabharat, and it was formed by the union of two major tribes, Bharat and Puru. And here you should know the basic fact that Kuru clan is a union of two tribes, which is Bharat and Puru. Initially, these people settled in the region of Saraswati and Drishdavati rivers. The history of Kuru clan is famous for Mahabharat war, on which the epic Mahabharat is famous. And during this period, the work of Sangrahit was to collect taxes. So this one is also very much important, that Sangrahit belongs to and what it does. So it used to collect the taxes. Coming to the next one. Arrange the political organization of the Vedic period in increasing order. And your options are Gram, Vish, Kul, Jan, Rashtra. Kul, Gram, Vish, Jan, Rashtra. Jan, Kul, Vish, Gram, Rashtra. Kul, Jan, Vish, Rashtra, Gram. And your answer would be the B. Then coming to the explanation part. So what would be the increasing order? So the smallest unit is called as kul, and its head is called as kalp, and group of many families together called as a village, and its head is called as gramadi, and the unit of village were together called as vish, and its head is called as vishpati, and the worlds together called as jan, and their head is janpati. And the in the context of not nation, because nation was not present at the time, because idea of nation is a European construct and it has come from the colonial mindset. And after we started feeling like, okay, we are a part of a singular nation because we create a similar culture, we have a similar kind of sorrows and miseries and similar kind of culture, so that's why the idea of nation came into the colonial period. Before that, if a king has acquired a particular amount of territory, then that territory is called as a region, and the head of that region is called as a king. It means the Rajan. Then coming to the next one, for which of the following was Duhitri used in the Vedic period? And your options are king, daughter, cow, priest. And your answer would be the B, which is the daughter. Here you should not confuse with the cow. Then coming to the explanation part, cow had an important place in the family of Vedic period, and it still does have a important place, and it is also a matter of worship along with the rearing, along with the other domestic influences. The cow has a greater influence in today's India also, and in this period daughter was also called as Duhitri, which is milker. So hence option B is the correct one. So moving to the next slide is about Vedanga is a part of Vedas. It has 6 parts. Which of these do Nirukta and Kalp express? Sound, science and rituals, phonetics and etymology and ritual, metric and word etymology. So here you have to answer this in the comment section. I hope you are liking this session. If you have any queries related to this session, kindly ask in the comment section. Thank you, and keep preparing for your examination. All the best for your UPSC and other state examination which you are preparing. Thank you.
For more informative content, like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.